Honestly, it's each team would pose their own set of problems and concerns. So I wouldn't say they're necessarily harder or easier than any other team. You just they do certain things very well. They're a good defensive team. They're an efficient offensive team. Um, so it's you got to look at both sides of the ball. I don't know. I think we still listed him as doubtful for tomorrow, and then we'll see. But I can't really predict when he'll be available.
Do you feel like your bench is stronger going into this playoffs this year?
I'm sorry?
I feel like the bench is stronger going into the playoffs this year.
I don't know. I think it's different. The fact that we don't have Wes and Darrell certainly takes a hit up and down the line. And with Aaron, whether Aaron plays right away or not. So we're not, with those three guys out initially, we're not as deep as we need to. But, comparing this year to last year, I think is, everybody's moved on from last year.
Depending on the opponent, Memphis will either rotate Tony Allen on a few guys, or sometimes they lock him in on one player like they did with Kevin Durant last year. Do you expect him to lock in on anyone, or maybe move around throughout the series?
I have no idea. Dave does a good job of changing things up, and Tony's a really good defender, and I'm sure you'll see him on different players throughout the series. It's I think a lot of times the game will dictate whatever matchups there are.
They're in the same boat as you. You were banged up to finish the season there. Was it tough not to build momentum for the playoffs simply because you didn't have the players?
Yeah, it was a little unusual the last week of the season. It was unlikely that we were going to get home court. We were going to have to win out. Losing to Golden State kind of put the kibosh on that one. So knowing that we were locked in at 4, we were banged up, we rested some players. It was difficult to build momentum, but I don't think it was one of those things that was dire for us to have momentum going into the playoffs. I think we were very confident in what we can do.